Hey y'all, um, it's James back at it again with another video. So I haven't made a video in such a long time, like at all, like nothing. But I realized I grew up. I haven't been on YouTube in about like almost 2 years, and I just been going through a lot of issues and stuff, like trying to figure out like exactly how I'm supposed to live my life, what I'm supposed to do, and just I'm 19 now, so life is life is different. It's not the same. Um, I'm finally working at a job, and for some reason, working at a job seems like it's 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 what you're supposed to do. It's like it seems like this is what you're supposed to do. Work at a job, get money and do all these things. I've been working since I was 17, but the fact of the matter is like it doesn't seem good in my eyes, and I feel like a lot of people feel that way, where they feel like they're doing it because society tells them to, tells you to work, get money, you know, be more responsible. But then in actuality, when you do it, for most people or for people like me, you feel like you're meant to be doing more, but you have to go through all the society norm things to get to where you want to be, because without it, you don't have money. I mean, you feel like you need money to do everything, like to live a good life. But then people get money and they still don't know how to live a good, authentic life. So it's like, then what's the key to figure out happiness? What's the key to living your life? What's the key to really understanding your perspective on life? And when you look back at it, and for me, it's looking back at my mom and seeing, her work, like a lot of jobs, and she was a nurse, so just seeing her work her ass off. I go to her work, and just seeing her work her ass off, it showed me that I never wanted to do that stuff. Like, there's more to life than just working, because I seen her, she's a single mom, and she's busting her ass, and that's not something that we should be proud of, busting our ass. Like, there's a difference between working hard and busting your ass. Like, working hard is when you achieve something by not giving up. But busting your ass is working hard and still not getting enough. That's busting your ass. And I just feel like, in retrospect, it has a negative connotation, especially with things now. You work some people work 3 jobs, they still never get nothing. To the last one? They get nothing for it. Sorry about the background. Don't mention it. I'm at work. But some people work 3 jobs, still don't get nothing. And then, it just goes around and around. Like, basically what this video has been, I don't want to work. And I don't care if I sound lazy. I don't care if I sound crazy. I don't care. When you do something good, you do something bad, everybody gonna judge you, right? So I just believe I'm meant to be doing more than what I'm doing right now. Like, people say, like, oh, James, like, you have what it takes. But then I'm around the same people that think less of themselves, because most people don't look at the opportunity or look at more of the picture. They just see what the picture is and they go for it, but they don't look at the overall picture. I look at the picture in between details and everything in between, and I look and I'm like, yo, there's more to life than just doing this. You know what I mean? Like, right now, I work as a dishwasher, and people probably laughing like, oh, you work as a dishwasher. Nah, but I'm a open-minded thinker. I think outside the box, and I think a lot of people do as well. The thing about thinking outside the box, a lot of people are distracted by what's going on in this world. Don't be distracted by all these negative connotations. This is a trap. It's a trap to make you think that this is what you need to do. Because honestly, everybody got a different path. So why are we doing the same thing that everybody else is doing? This is what I'm saying. Just because somebody got a job, don't mean I need to get a job, because that's not meant for me. or college. For instance, some people say, oh, everybody got to go to college to succeed. And then when the people that are not meant for college go to college, they don't succeed. It's just like that. You can't do what other people are doing if it's not for you. Because they ain't going to be wasting your time and you're going to be lost in a world that's not meant for you. If this world is not meant for you, great. Because that means you're different. That means you think outside the box. It's something that makes sense to you that doesn't make sense to others. It's still fine. It's valid. It's because people don't got that they're not on the same frequency. We all have different frequencies. I think it's just a matter of fact looking outside the box and really seeing who you are as a person. And a lot of people don't see that. I see it. I've been seeing it since I was 4 years old. I've always been a big dreamer, a big imaginary. Like, I've always had a big imagination, always wanted to do bigger and better things than wanted to stay in one spot. But when you stay in one spot, you can see what you really don't want. Sometimes that's good, sometimes that's bad, but you gotta understand that you don't need to do everything that other people are doing. Money doesn't matter to me. I don't care if I have money or not. But in society, it's also like I want to make sure one day I have enough money to help my kids, to help my family. So I'm not particularly doing it for my sake. I'm doing it for other people's sake. And never do that. Never do shit for other people's sake. Always do it for your sake, because you're realizing that it's more about your happiness. But I just wanted to say that because, I don't know. I just wanted to say that. Because I feel like a lot of people go down the wrong road and they don't need to. Because honestly, everybody got a different path for them. But just remember that don't form into something you're not just because society says you have to.